obvious pick here. Other good cards, Reality Spasm is okay, but this is really kind of heavy red here. Emergent Scathed is good. It's a really good card too. So we're gonna go with Devastating Summons though. Evolving Wilds is an okay pickup as well, but definitely not this early. That was a really good pickup. We sent, like I said, mostly black and red signals there, but I should be getting more black and red considering the guy I passed to didn't get any of it. And I might consider picking up Contaminated Grounds relatively high, not like second pick, obviously. Eldrazi Temple, that's worth a couple bucks, but Lust for War is good. Knight of Cliffhaven is a strong one. I didn't see any really good whites, so I can assume that he's gonna fucking love that. I like Grotag Siege Runner as a 3 mana destroy target wall, deal 2 damage to target player in this instance. Arrogant Bloodlord is really good too. Wow. Especially for this deck. But I think Lust for War is the pick here. Because I just want to get that damage in there. I don't know. Yeah, I think Lust for War is the pick because I can use my Eldrazi spawn to block. There's some really good cards in there. Flame Slash. Gloom Hunter is going to get the damage in there. This card is definitely playable. Definitely playable. But I think Flame Slash is the pick here. And I think this might wheel because people don't consider it that highly. And Gloom Hunter is also good. Prism is solid as well. Don't really see. Smite is playable. She can be annoying for this deck if I don't have a removal, which is why I'm picking up the Flame Slash. Battle Rattle is really good with the Tunneler. Hand of Emrakul is barely playable. This guy is pretty solid. Explosive Revelation is removal but expensive. This guy is really annoying for this deck to deal with, except for, I mean, Lust for War doesn't work on him, so. But I'm going to be going with the Battle Rattle Shaman here. Soft Shade works well too. Brood Birthing, another one. Well, Essence Feed is a solid finisher. Ooh, Contaminated Ground. I really don't think that's gonna wheel. And I think I'm gonna pick that up. I don't have 4 creatures. I don't think I can pick that up right now. I need to pick up a creature or two. I think I do need to pick this guy up. I want that Contaminated Ground though. Okay. So Gloom Hunter here is the obvious pick, I think. Tunneler's gonna be good, but I need to get creatures to make him good. None of this stuff is great, but Demonic Appetite after tunneling someone is pretty okay. This guy can block, be declared as a blocker, and then do his thing. Seems crappy, but I just want to get a little damage on him. I don't think he's gonna make the deck though. So I think Bramble Stamp would be quite annoying for me to deal with. And none of this other stuff I don't think I really want. Ooh, maybe Night Haze. That seems interesting at least. Alright, now either the Siege Runner or the Soul Surge Elemental. The Soul Surge Elemental seems good. 2 Tunnelers might be a little too much, because I don't think I'm going to need that much damage, and the Soul Surge is another creature. I'm not going to be able to splash white. I think I'm going to take the Evolving Wilds here. Or maybe the Shrivel, but I have some pretty weak creatures myself. So I'm not going to pick the Shrivel, I'm going to pick the Evolving Wilds. I mean, Shrivel is pretty solid, but like I said, it crushes a lot of my board, so I need to pick up a couple more creatures, and I wanted that Contaminated Ground, but I don't think it was. Crap. I don't even know if I want to play 2 of those guys, which is the annoying thing. Alright, well, we got someone chilling on the pack. Right now, I think it's looking pretty good. Night Haze is probably not going to be main deck unless I get 2 more Contaminated Grounds, which could be ridiculous. Dread Drone. I will gladly take that. Thank you. Creatures are looking a little better. Goblin Tunneler is looking a little worse, but I could tunnel like a token and then put the cleaver on it. Okay, so now we have somewhat removal, which I could use to take out their like the cards that they can play if I get 2 more Contaminated Grounds. Or Bloodright Invoker. I think I'll go with the Invoker. Need some creatures. Ooh, the Shade Wield and sort of the Revelation. I think my creatures and stuff are too small to use this, and it's pretty expensive. So we're gonna go with the Shade. He's pretty good with the Tunneler too. I'm not ecstatic about him, but I'm satisfied. Third Brood Birthing or a Contaminated Ground. That's quite obvious. Demonic Appetite. I'm really happy that that Contaminated Ground wield, but I'm not that surprised. People think nothing of it. Now, if I can get 2 more, that would be quite good. Pestilence Demon. Seems good, but he's really expensive. 8 mana. Cutthroat is good. This should wheel for sure. I would play that, but I think the Demon here is the obvious finisher. Untap with him and win would be the ideal situation. Spider Umber's meh. Venerated Teacher can be good in the right deck. Demonic Appetite is meh. Demonic Appetite, one of them could be playable, again, with the Tunneler combination. We're going to go with the Demon here. I think this is quite the obvious pick. Foil Sphinx Bone Wand, scary shit. Bear Umbra is annoying for me, but... Okay, we got a Hatcher here. Siege Runner, Last Kiss is good. I think I might pick up the Last Kiss because I don't think I really want 2 Soul Surge Elementals right now. 2 Suffer the Past again. After I Suffer the Past them once, it's not going to be good. So Last Kiss would also be good with that one card that return an instant. I can't remember what it's called. Bloodthrone Vampire here seems good. Contaminated Ground seems good. I mean, Bloodthrone. Let's see how many token producers we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I think Contaminated Ground is the pick here because I could scoop up a lot. I mean, 5 or 6 of them would be ridiculous. I think it might be too many, but like, how are they going to stop that? Pawn of Ulamog seems good too. Wall of Omens is going to be annoying, but creatures only 11. But I'm going to go for the Contaminated Ground here. I probably won't see that guy wheel, and I probably would have seen the Contaminated Ground wheel, but foil It That Betrays. Lava Fume Invoker is pretty good with the Tunneler. I mean, Null Champion, I could like level him and then tunnel, but I don't think he's that amazing in this deck. I mean, 4-2, I guess, it's going to force a pretty tough trade on them. And if I can level and tunnel, that would be really good. And It That Betrays I'm not going to play. I don't think it's worth that much, really. But then again, I don't think the Null Champion is going to make the cut. So I think I'm going to pick up the foil rare here and be a bad boy and do a little rare drafting. 2 Devastating Summons. Or a Cadaver Imp. Wow. As an additional cost to play it, sacrifice X, put 2 XX. Okay, so, I mean, is drawing 2 of these really that terrible? Probably. But what else am I going to pick up? Cadaver Imp? I mean, that's pretty solid, I guess, with the Ogre's Cleaver and stuff like that. And then it's going to force them to probably tap the lands that they don't want to tap to my Contaminated Grounds. Dreamstone Hedron seems good, but counterintuitive with my summons. I think Cadaver Imp might be the pick here. I hate to pass that. I don't think that was right. Definitely Hellion Eruption. That's quite good. Evasion is kind of what I'm looking for here. Another Battle Rattle could be good with the Tunneler and separating out the damage. I don't know if I'd want to play 2 though.